Hello, I'm here with Ashleigh Butler and Pudsey the dog, winners of Britain's Got Talent 2012. So first of all, how has your life changed since winning Britain's Got Talent?
I can't really put it into words. You know, some of the experiences that me and Pudsey have had are just, you know, out of this world. And, you know, if we hadn't have gone on Britain's Got Talent, then we wouldn't be here now. So.
What kind of things have you been up to?
What haven't we done really? I feel bad because I can't really remember some of the stuff what I've done. You know, we've done loads of performances, guest appearances, we've done a lot of CBBC shows, so yeah, it's just really good fun.
Which CBBC show have you done?
There's actually a CBBC show called Who Let the Dogs Out, and then they were doing a second version of that, which is Who Let the Dogs Out and About. So we did that, and that was really fun, but we could only do half of the show because we was in America for half of it. So
that's a good excuse not to do
that
the
is
rest
a good
of the show.
excuse, isn't it, actually? So
And as well as all these things, Pudsey's actually found the time to write an autobiography. Now, be honest with me, did he get some help, or can Pudsey actually type as well now?
yeah, I mean, you know, whatever free time he had, he was locked in his room typing away, so of course Pudsey wrote it.
And what is covered in the autobiography? What does it lead up to?
It's basically telling the story of Pudsey's life before Britain's Got Talent, what we got up to, how he always wanted to dance, and there's a few talking animals in there as well, so...
Interesting, I look forward to reading it. What was your favourite moment from reading the book?
There's actually a part in there that's really sad, and that made me tear up a little bit. So you'd have to read it to actually know. I'm not going to give away any secrets, but yeah, that was my favourite bit.
Okay, you've had Pudsey since you were 11 years old. When did you realise that Pudsey was such a talented pet?
I think because we did agility first before we did the dog dancing. Pudsey just burps, that was lovely. He was always special to me before I even did the agility or the dog dancing, because first and foremost he's a dog and he's my pet dog. So if he all of a sudden just stopped dancing, you know, I'd still love him. But yeah, you know, I actually do think that he thinks as a human. God knows why. He looks at himself in mirrors and everything, so he's a bit vain as well.
I've got a pet rabbit called Lewis, right, and he's a really cute animal, but he is absolutely rubbish at any kind of performance. Do you think some animals are better at doing tricks and performance than other animals?
Yeah, I mean, when it comes down to dogs, you know, a dog's got to want to learn, you know, learn and please, and you know, Pudsey absolutely loves what we do, especially now because he's such a show-off. He loves performing in front of people and he loves the cameras, so he's perfect.
And what was the first trick you taught Pudsey? Do you remember what that was?
That was a long time ago. I don't know, I mean, he's always learning new tricks, so people say, oh, is that Pudsey, you know, does he know every trick now, has he stopped? But no, I mean, he's still learning every day. At the moment for the Royal Variety, we're still learning new tricks for that, so that's hard but fun.
Can you give us a sneak preview? Is there something that you're teaching him at the moment that he's not quite mastered, that you really want to teach him? Can you tell us about that?
I can't give anything away. You're just going to have to watch the Royal Variety show, really, aren't you?
Yeah.
But we're about halfway there at the moment. It's just about picking the music and teaching him the tricks before we put any of it together.
Okay, and for anyone listening at the moment that goes, do you know what, I've got a pet who's really talented and I think I could do this with my dog or my other animal, what would your advice be? How do you go from having a pet that's quite talented to someone like Pudsey, who's obviously, you know, world famous now?
You know, first of all, the internet, you know, get on the internet, look at information. For dog dancing, you know, look at local classes where you are. Make sure whenever you're training, keep it really happy. And then, you know, when you've got your finished product, you know, go on something like Britain's Got Talent, because if me and Pudsey hadn't, and I'd gone, actually no, I don't want to, I wouldn't be sat here now. I mean, we never expected to win in a million years, so you just never know what happens, so I would recommend it for anyone.
Okay, and moving forward, obviously it's nearly Halloween. Have you sorted out your outfits for Halloween yet? I was thinking Pudsey should dress up as you and stand on his hind legs, and you should go on all fours and dress up as a dog.
No, because then Pudsey will probably look better than me. So we're not going to do that one. We'll think of something different.
Have you got anything yet? Does he like dressing up?
We haven't thought about it yet. We've been too busy, but I'm sure we will. Pudsey's not the dressing up type, but you never know. He might for Halloween.
And what about Christmas? I understand you're doing pantomime in Woking, and then also Pudsey's going to appear in David Walliams' Mr. Stink film. Is he becoming a bit of a diva, and does he only eat steak and lobsters now, or are you managing to keep his feet on the ground?
At the moment, his feet are on the ground. If it's a really special performance, for example, with the Royal Variety, he probably will be eating steak that night. I'll be like, come on, do good, there's steak. Or a cheeseburger. He likes chopped up, not a whole cheeseburger. I don't give him a whole steak and a whole cheeseburger, but I do chop it up and give him little bits.
You said cheeseburger and he did look up.
I think
he's, what, cheeseburger? What? Where's my cheeseburger?
You promised me it now.
Is there anything that you can show us, because obviously we've got this on film as well, any little trick that you could teach us at the moment that people at home could try with their pet dogs?
Yeah, should we give it a go, Puds? Right, so one of the first tricks I actually taught him, and it's a really simple trick for a dog to pick up, is spins. So Puds, I call him back and close. Ready? Back. Close. Good boy. Well done. Clever. So all it is, make sure you have a treat in your hand, and then just guide the dogs round. First, I taught anti-clockwise first, and I made sure that he knew that one. I called it back then, and back, back. Good boy. And then slowly brought my hand away. I made sure he knew back before I even moved on to close. And I also made sure that I called him completely different names, just so he doesn't get confused. Okie dokie, close. Good boy. Back. Yeah, well done.
Wonderful. So you've just given Pudsey a treat, and I know that's a bit of your muffin. Because
breakfast muffin.
Because the actual treats have gone.
They've disappeared.
What do you normally use as treats?
Well, today we've got cheese. But we try and mix it up because we don't want him to get bored. So yesterday,
and he's probably quite overweight.
Yeah, exactly. Yesterday he had ham. Today he has cheese. He does have dog treats as well. We have got dog treats with us. Are you okay there, Puds? I think Puds is a bit tired. He's been burping and sleeping in this interview. So
well, we won't keep you much longer, Pudsey.
Good boy.
I just wondered. I think. Obviously he won Britain's Got Talent, but I think I'm quite talented as well because I can stand on my hind legs.
Good boy.
Can we have a little competition?
We can.
Could you hold this?
Yes.
And first of all, I'd like to show that I can stand on my hind legs as well.
Okay. Well done.
Can Pudsey do that?
Puds, catch. Ready? Both. Back. Close. Back. Sit. Well done.
See, Pudsey could actually stand and spin round, which I get a bit dizzy if I do that. Can Pudsey play dead?
He can. Ready? Down. Flat. Go flat. Flat. Stay. Head down. Oh, who's going to win?
I can't stay that long.
Pudsey's going to fall asleep now. He's going to, look, he's just asleep. He's fallen asleep.
Pudsey is by far the most talented anything that I've ever met before in my life. Pudsey, one last thing about your autobiography. When is your autobiography out, Pudsey? For those of you that don't speak dog, that meant that the autobiography is actually out now. Ashleigh, Pudsey, thank you so much. It was amazing to meet you both.
Thank you, you too.